Hi everyone. I hope you're having a great day. It's been a good day so far. I am trying to be as consistent as possible with my video posts and allow you guys to get to know me a little bit more. Been doing a lot of, I guess, self-realization lately. I don't know if it's because I'm a mom now or because I recently turned 30. But I've really just been taking my time to process, the happenings of life. We're older now. It's time to do better and learn from our mistakes, right? So I've been really trying to focus on that with self-help books, focusing on my mental health. May is Mental Health Awareness Month, so I'm going to try to go in for you guys on this. But yeah, I've really just been self-reflecting. Some of you may know that I've been with my fiance since high school, so he's always been that one constant that I can count on. But I left home at a pretty young age. I was around 18, and thankfully I had someone in my corner that really believed in me. Her name was Terry. Rest in peace. She was a saint. She was a person that made a monetary investment in me, unlike anyone had ever done for me. She didn't even really know me like that, but she loaned me money so that I could go to school, to LPN school. She believed in me enough that she was willing to put some money and invest some money into me. And I think back now, if I hadn't had that, someone who believed in me and, invested their money into my education, I probably would not be where I am. So I'm just thankful no matter what. I mean, I know that I could be probably in better financial situation if I had maybe the guidance from someone to tell me what to do with my money, because I'll give you a little bit of a background. Once I finished LPN school, I was really trying to get out there and get that money. So my first nursing job paid me really well. It was $26 an hour. And it was one of those nursing facilities that the union workers, they were on strike. So they were negotiating their pay. I know that it's really frowned upon for people to cross the picket line because those people really are fighting for something that they're entitled to or should be entitled to. However, when it comes to nursing, those residents in those places still need someone to take care of them. So that was pretty much that was the way that I got my foot into the door when I was a new grad nurse. Just trying to get a job, places weren't hiring you if you didn't have experience. So that was my way into nursing, was to cross that picket line. I used to get called scab, all those names for crossing the picket line, but I was just out there trying to make that money. My second job, right away, I was 21 when I became a nurse. My second job, I was making about $30 an hour. So I've always been making really good money. But never really had the guidance or someone telling me, someone who was smart with their money to tell me, put that money aside for when you have $10,000 to put down on your house. I was not really surrounded with people who knew the value of their money and where to put it so that it could grow. But, it's about, it's a learning experience. So now I'm doing better. Doing better because now my little one's here and I want her to have a really good nest egg so that she could use it to build whatever she wants to do in life. But just having all of these recent revelations about myself, I've always been very sensitive, I guess, to people's vibes and how they affect me. I was very proud of the fact that I was the cutoff queen. If I got a weird vibe from a friend or from someone, I would just simply cut them off. And just that's it. Turn my back on them. And I understand now that that was a coping mechanism. but it doesn't necessarily mean that it was a positive one, because what ended up happening is I isolated myself from a lot of people. As soon as they did something wrong, I was just like, okay, that's it, because I got a pretty good feel of who you are, and like I don't want it around me. But now I'm learning more to take a more loving approach and leave negativity and hate behind, because when you lead with negativity and hate, it creates bad karma in your life. That's what I really believe. So I'm trying to lead with more love and kindness now. I give situations more the benefit of the doubt when it comes to friendships. But I've really come into myself. I don't feel that I need the validation that I used to crave from friendships. My friends and I used to be in constant communication all day, every day, running everything by each other, as if we needed to, be approval, as if we needed each other's approvals for the things that we did. And one thing that I know for sure is birds of a flat feather flock together, right? So you gravitate to the same kind of people as yourself. And when you're trying to progress and do more positive things and change your way of thinking, when you hang around with people who don't have the same mentality, it tends to hold you back. And that's what I'm learning now. So I'm embracing that part of me, the being sensitive to other people's vibes, and I kind of just lead with it. So if I feel a certain vibe from someone, whether they're not supportive or they're a low-key hater, you know them. Y'all got some friends that's like give you backhanded compliments. Like if you have a friend that tells you like, oh, how's your little business doing? That's them trying to minimize what you're doing. And you don't need that type of energy in your life. Do away with it. You don't need that. You need some supportive friends to say, oh my goodness, how is it going? Let me know if you need anything. I know that you can do it. Keep pushing forward. Those are the type of friendships that everyone should have in life. So I'm embracing positive connections with people. And I've also realized that I have a gift. I don't know if it's because of the things that I've been through in life, or like my experiences in nursing. I've worked in home care, so I've worked with a lot of different people and a lot of different backgrounds, and I've realized that I have a gift that I can connect with people from various backgrounds. I tend to ask a lot of questions. I find something in their story that I can connect with, whether it's something that I've been through or someone that I know that I've been through. I pull it into the conversation that I'm having with them. And I think that's a way of kind of just bridging the gap between people. But really just trying to gravitate to positivity in my life, versus being overly critical like I was over certain negative aspects of people and my relationships. So I kind of just gravitate to whoever is giving me good feedback, good vibes, and that seems to align more with my spirit. So that too, I've also kind of been a little more spiritual lately, about speaking positivity into my life and into my family's life, and leaving negative thoughts and negative talk behind, really to push forward, because when you're trying to do better, you have to act better. So it's time to leave negative behaviors and criticizing and talking about other people that if they're not in your lives. So why talk about it? Don't create bad karma in your life. Just leave it. That's what they want to do. That's what they want to do, But I guess that's it. I really just want to be motivate my people. We out here, we're trying to get it. There's young professionals out there. Recently I saw something like, I don't understand why people with no kids are struggling. Well, I'm here to say. I was one of those young professionals. I didn't have a child, but at the same time, I didn't qualify for any state benefits, so I had to pay for health insurance out of pocket, medicine out of pocket, car note, car insurance, light bill with no energy assistance, gas bill, food to feed myself, car gas to get to and from work, scrubs. All of that stuff is out-of-pocket expenses that adds up to a young professional. And then when tax time comes, you get about $1,000. That's about it. So I totally understand what the struggle is when you're young, professional, making good money, but you just can't make ends meet. And of course, there's the overspending and, not keeping up with the bills, and you pay your bills late, and now you got a late fee, and it just keeps going and going and going and going. A spiral effect, a domino effect, as you call it. So, just keep pushing, try to do better, put some money aside. It'll get better. It'll get better. Make some smart decisions with your money. Do some self-work, because it is necessary. Our people need to do some good self-work. Get out there, see a therapist. Work through your trauma, please. It's so worth it, okay? You guys have a good day. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.